The mysterious pit of hands of ancient Egypt, 3,600 years old. This is around the time of the exodus of Moses from Egypt. Archaeologists have made a creepy discovery, suitable for a horror thriller. 16 severed arms buried in around the ancient Egyptian palace. A team of archaeologists unearthed 3,600-year-old bones of 16 dismembered hands from 4 pits that are believed to belong to the royal family of Hyksos, or to their officials, possibly prisoners of war. The strange thing, however, is not that these are just right-handed people. There is something very paradoxical about it. Quote, most of the hands are quite large, and some of them are very large. This is what Manfred Bietek, project manager and excavation field at Life Science, said. So these are not regular hands, these are hands of giants. All the hands found are very large, he said. Although the size is not specified in numbers, it's said that they are far exceeding the usual size of an average human hand. One could say that these are hands that belong to very large people or even giants. What is the size? Although the exact size or average is not given, it's rumored that, measured from the wrist to the top of the middle finger, some hands exceeded 25 centimeters. Consequently, the hands found by archaeologists in Egypt belong to people who reached over 2 meters 20. So what is 2 meters? I just checked. 2 meters 20 is 7'2". Now remember that we were told in the book of Exodus that the 12 spies who went to see the promised land, one from each tribe, how big were the grapes and the giants? And they came unto the book of Eshcol and cut down from the brook of Eshcol and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes, and they bare it between 2 upon a staff, and they brought of the pomegranates and the figs, everything, all the produce was large, and the people were huge too. 36-foot giants, the king of Bashan, the Amorites, the Raphaim, the Nephilim, they were huge. And the people, the tribe of Israel, saw themselves as grasshoppers in the sight of the giants. That's how huge these people were. So this is a pit of hands of giants supposedly found. So going back to this, we can claim that they are giants, they said, when today there are people who have similar height and similar size palms or even bigger, such as the world famous basketball players, Michael Jordan and others. Now it's Michael Jordan is hands are 28.9 centimeters. Giannis Antetokounmpo is 33.02 centimeters. So his hand is even larger than Michael Jordan's. Now, it's therefore an unanswered, Giannis Antetokounmpo, everybody knows him, he's the Bucks, okay. Now, it's therefore an unanswered question how and why only right hands and only very tall people were gathered. Perhaps the answer is deeper than one that has prevailed so far. Austrian archaeologist Manfred Bietek, who is leading the excavations in the ancient city of Avaris, told Egyptian Archaeology magazine that the severed hands appeared as the first evidence to support ancient Egyptian writings and Egyptian art for right-handed soldiers, gold. The amputation of the hand was a symbolic means of eliminating the power of the enemy. In 2 of the pits, 14 right hands were discovered, while the other 2 pits, 2 right hands were found where only one was holding the other. It's not known to whom these hands belonged. They could have been Egyptians or people in the Levant. 2 of the pits each contained a hand and are located in front of the throne room, built in the part of Egypt that was once controlled by an invader believed to have come from Canaan. The rest were probably buried some other time later and are located outside the palace. The archaeological mission to Tel El Daba is carried out by the Austrian Archaeological Institute and the Austrian Academy of Sciences. So this is a pit full of giant severed hands found in Egypt. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.